Hi! Happy Mask Monday and welcome to my channel. I'm Casey and this is going to be such a fun Mask Monday. So you're possibly here because you've seen other people play the game of Clue. And I'm excited. Also, this is the mask I'm going to do today because I've had it almost a year and feel like that's, probably getting right up there, but looked like it had a 36-month expiration date, so I should be fine as I throw my glasses on the floor. It says it's a moisturizing pumpkin mask from Spa Life, and it is drippy. Put some on me before I drip it all over everything so I can unfold it. So, if I was good at multitasking, I should be telling you about it while I'm unfolding my mask, but I'm kind of not. If everything gets sideways, I'm sure that the other people in this little collab did a better job of explaining things, so you can just refer back to their videos. But what happened was Buffy Summers last year contacted me about doing this game, and I thought it sounded like fun then, but I don't know why, it just never kind of happened. And then a month or so ago, Charmaine from its Charmaine Staycation, I believe, reached out and said that they were going to finally do it. And again, I just think it sounds like loads of fun. So I'm going to cut to a video of an interview with Mrs. Peacock. And Mrs. Peacock is going to end up showing cards, and you will know that it's not those cards, just like the game of Clue. And then you have to figure out what actually happened, right? Yes. And there's a giveaway, and then other channels can have giveaways also. So I'll have a small little giveaway, and I'll give you the word to use at the end of the video when I come back from masking. I will have in the description box the other channels who are playing our game with us, hopefully with links, but just in case, it is also Andy Does Stuff, Cece's Trial Size Life, Leanna Dalton, Laura the Bargain Hunter, Taylor Marie's Journey. And you need to be subscribed to all of us, all 7 of us, I believe, and watch their videos to get the clues. Charmaine was sweet and sent with the clues some stickers and some ginger tea and a mask that I could do, but I really wanted to do this pumpkin one, so I'm going to save this wonderful looking moisturizing mask that's honey for a different time to do it, because I mean, come on, what is it, October 17th? I definitely felt like the pumpkin mask that I'd saved for almost a year was a good time to do it. Okay, so I'm going to turn you over to Mrs. Peacock's interview, and then we'll be back at the end.
State your name for the record.
Yes, of course. For the record, my name is Mrs. Peacock Smith.
How did you know the victim?
Why, he was my husband, of course. Well, we hadn't been married very long, and I tried to tell him he never should want to marry me. I have such bad luck with husbands. They never stick around very long. They all seem to die very soon after we were married. I've heard what they call me, the Blue Widow. I told him I shouldn't allow him to become my husband. I just couldn't stand it if something happened to him. And look what did.
Tell me, what is it you do for a living?
Well, I don't really do much. My husband jokingly called me his little social planner. I mostly planned parties and activities and vacations for us. You know, that sort of thing.
Show me the contents on your person.
The contents of my person? Well, I mean, not a lot would fit into this dress, so of course, you mean like my shawl? Oh, inside my purse. Like this revolver? Of course, I also have a cell phone and a lip gloss.
Would you say that you and Mr. Smith were on good terms?
Of course we were on good terms. We were very deeply in love. In fact, Mr. Smith said that it wasn't until he found me that he had ever really felt like he was in love.
Why did you go to the party?
The reason I came to the party, well, I planned it, of course. It was in our home.
When did you last see your husband, ma'am?
I last saw Mr. Smith right before midnight, I guess.
And just where were you when the crime was taking place?
Where was I? Well, I was in the ballroom, of course. That's where the party was. However, I will have to admit that I know no one was in the study because, well, not that I didn't trust him, but I did have, well, let's say surveillance cameras put into the study after a certain incident. So I often would monitor it from my cell phone so I know nothing was going on in there.
How about the rest of the people at your party? Do you know anyone who had a reason to kill your husband?
Oh, I think lots of people had a reason they could have committed it, but mostly Miss Scarlett. She's a cold-hearted bitch. Ooh, am I not allowed to say that? Well, you know she just used him. She married him because she thought she could get money out of him. She just runs through the men. Just constantly. Whichever one has more money, she's gonna be with him. Well, of course I could be jealous, some people might say, but it's just because I loved him so much.
So besides Miss Scarlett jumping from bed to bed with the frequency of a cheap ham radio and Plum sleeping with him in the study sometimes, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, nothing else I could add. Thank you. Please keep me informed of what you find out. I did that little video right before I went to bed, so I really didn't want to bother with eyeliner or mascara when I knew I was going to take it off in 15 minutes. But I did feel like for a really fast eye look, for a peacock kind of inspired thing, that these colors were so pretty. The purple and the teal is Sydney Grace colors. And then, what was that? It was a Copacetic Cosmetics, was the gold. And the Copacetic is also like the light green in the center. But pretty cute, I think, for no eyeliner and no mascara. Well, I had to insert the picture of my eyeshadow because I did think the colors were really pretty, and I did just whip that on in like 60 seconds or something. So, did you believe Miss Peacock? What do you think? Is she going to turn out to be the killer? Because I don't know. If you went to enter my giveaway, use the word peacock in your comment. Is that? Yeah, that's a good word. Okay, and this definitely, I left it on probably a little too hard. Why did I say hard? I left it on probably a little too long because it was almost to fall off my face there, but I got busy cleaning in the middle of things, so that's all. Have these. Anyway, I hope that after you subscribe to play our game that you want to stick around and see more out of my channel. I do some unboxings of like some subscription boxes and some makeup looks. And I did just move, so eventually I'm going to do a look around my new apartment thing probably. And I did get a new washer and dryer, so I'm thinking about doing something on that too. And whatever else crosses my mind. So that's all. Thanks for subscribing and stay in touch. Bye.